Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Google Pixel 4a, and this device is guaranteed at least another security system update until August 2023, and also a major security update in 2023. So we still have one more complete year of updates with this device, which means that we're probably going to get Android 13 and Android 14, which is really cool. But right now I did boot on my Google Pixel 4a right here for you guys. And basically what I wanted to do is I have a new security software on my device, and I want to go over that with you guys right now. Obviously, I think you should upgrade it right now because it's the latest security software update for the Google Pixel 4a right now. So this device has been really good, really strong, really haven't had any issues with it at all. It's been really solid. I really like the display on here. I like overall the button layout, and overall form factor in the hand feels really nice as well. So if you go down into about device right now, you can see we're running on Android 12 right now on the Google Pixel 4a as we speak. And so when I went ahead and I checked out my Google Pixel 4a right now, I did see that we have an installation right here for some fixes, some critical bug fixes that will improve software performance, update the security of the device, and also stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and check this guy out. It's right now at 7:07, so I'm gonna start to download this update right now, and I'll get right back with you. Alright guys, so we started the update at 7:07. It's actually 7:43 right now, so the update did take about 40 minutes to actually install on this device. So actually, we do got the Material 1 UI on here, and this is the Pixel 6, just to give you a reference. I'm actually using the Android 13 on the Android 13 beta 1 with my Google Pixel 6, and then this is the 13, this is the 12. So kind of give you a quick comparison of how they look side by side. They're very similar. As you can see, when you scroll down on the Pixel 6, you're going to get this extra feature right here for your active apps, and here you can see it kind of stays down the bottom at three quarters of the way through, where this one actually drops all the way down at the bottom. So the Android 13 gives you that new feature with the drop down menu, so you can see that as well. And they have really similar layouts when it comes to the overall software. But let's just go ahead and reset the Google Pixel 4a real quick, so I could kind of just show you guys how it looks right now once the system update is installed on here. So basically, you're going to go back into the system downloading option right there where it was downloading the update. Let's go back in the system and system update, and then hit reset now. So you can see right here the device is due to reset, but obviously I've been using the Google Pixel 6 right now. You can see I'm at 47%. So in the morning time when I turned on my Google Pixel 6, I was at 100%. So let's just take a look at the battery. And what I did notice is that on Android 13, the battery isn't as good as it was when it was on Android 13, but it's still really good. I get through a whole day, no issues whatsoever. Nothing too concerning, but I just noticed that I did get a slightly better battery on the Android 12. So let me just show you guys my usage right now. So this does show you my usage for the last 24 hours. And when I go right here, you can see 2 hours of YouTube, camera, 11 minutes, 2 hours Pandora, 21 hours with the Android intelligence right here. So you can see that the intelligence it was running for about almost 24 hours, so 21 hours idle. And I have 3 hours screen on time with those 21 hours of use, with 47% screen, I'm sorry, 47% of battery left after the 3 hours of screen on time. So you can see right here, this is the Pixel 4a, which is definitely done downloading the update right now. So it's gonna actually be loaded in the background. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like first when we install that new software update, kind of just see what we're getting here with the Google Pixel 4a. But battery life, slightly not as great as it was on 12, but it's still really good. it's pretty good. 3 hours of screen on time, 11 minutes with 46% used. So no issues with that, right? A pretty decent battery life on the Google Material One UI with Android 13, but this is actually the new update for the Pixel 4a. So let's just go ahead and take a look and see, as far as the security. You can see right here, when we go to security, it does say April 5th now, right now. So I did an update on this device, and it says your device is currently up to date. It does say it's on the April 5th update right now. So now it's jumping to another update right here, and it's saying prepare for another system update. So wow, 2 updates back to back, which is kind of crazy. So let's just see what's going on right now, and I'm gonna just wait for this to come back up. But as you know, we do got the March update, which is going to be coming to the both of these guys, right? Obviously this thing is going to get the March update right here, so is this one. But when you have the Android beta 1, you can't get the March update. You have to go back down to the Android 12 and then uninstall the Android 11, or I'm sorry, the Android 13, and then you can get the March update. So you can see right here is another update right here. It says that you can actually fix bugs and stuff like that, and it will prompt you to do another update on the Google Pixel 4a. So I guess I was back more than I had realized. It was the April one I was back on, and then I was backed up on the March one. So let's just see right here. It says that it's installing the update for the March one. So that's probably going to take another hour. I'm not going to even cap with you. I'm going to pause the video right now, and as soon as that one is actually up to date, then I'm going to come back in the video. But let's just wait for the March update to come back up live on this device. You can see it's much faster than the April one. Look at that. It's already like all the way across the screen right now. But maybe I'll just pause the video real quick and I'll get right back with you so I can save some time, right? So right now it's actually 7:49. We'll wait and see how long it takes for the second update on the Google Pixel 4a to happen. But right now it's 7:49. Both devices are, pretty much running really smooth for the most part. I haven't had any issues with my Google Pixel 6. Neither. Same thing with the Google Pixel 4a. Alright guys, so it did take about just under an hour for this thing to update, and you can see right here it shaved about 10% off the battery for me to do both updates, which took about 2 hours total. Let's hit restart now, and we're going to restart the 4a and wait for the update to officially launch onto the Google Pixel 4a. So let's just give it a few seconds here to reboot real quick, and we'll be officially back online with the Google Pixel 4a. So let's just wait for it to finish the update right here for a second. So let's just take a look at the hardware on both of these guys and compare them. A lot of people still like the Google Pixel 4a. I still really like it as well. For a 2-year-old phone, this hardware has held up really well, especially when you compare it to the 6. You can see right here we do have the 12 megapixel camera, which is the main camera on here, which is doesn't have any assisted camera on here. So that's just pretty much the main camera that you're going to be getting with this phone, which is going to be really good because of the software that it's included with the Pixel phones, right? And just keep in mind, this is the older software that the Google has. It's not the Tensor chip that they have currently on their new Google Pixel devices, which is going to be really solid. But we have the M2 Titan chip on the Google Pixel 6, but for the 4a it's going to have some pretty decent hardware still, and I still really like the hardware on the Google Pixel 4a because it's got that matte texture to it, which looks really solid. It also has those really nice buttons on here for a really clicky experience on here. When you're touching the buttons, it's going to be really solid. You get the rear fingerprint sensor Gorilla Glass on the front as well. You can see the system software update, and I'm gonna actually check this guy out and check to see what the new software looks like. Obviously it still feels pretty much the same way that it did. Material UI on here feels really solid on the Pixel 4a, but the real initial impressions for the 4A are still up to the the standards of today's phone that you're going to be looking at. You're going to definitely be very impressed with the standards that this device holds up to. Gorilla Glass 3 on board. We have a Snapdragon 730G chipset on here, which is an 8nm processing chip. Let's take a look at the new wallpapers on here as well. Alright, we get all the new wallpapers on this device, just like the Google Pixel 6. They're both going to have that material UI right here. You can see that with the Android 13, they give you more wallpaper choices, like as far as the options when you're choosing to change the wallpaper, right? Let's say you go into the community, the curated thing right here, and you drop out of it. Look how many different options you're getting on Android 13 versus Android 12. You're getting about 8 to choose from on Android 12, where you're getting about 20 different options to choose from on the Android 13. So and then also the drop down menu with the additional turn off button and active apps right here. You can turn off all your active apps. So everything is pretty much stock Android. Really nice feel on here. Let's go down into these settings right here and kind of just see where this guy is at when we go into. Let's touch this real quick and see where we're at. So it does say we actually are on the March 5th update for security, and hopefully okay, so we are actually on March 5th, so there's no more updates on here. So that's the last one. So this device is completely up to date. It did completely fix all the bugs and stuff like that. But I just want to let you guys know this device will be updated up until August 2023, which is another year from now. So that's really solid for all my Pixel 4a users out there. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. But obviously, everything is going to be really solid about the 4A still. Sometimes I do have issues with the fingerprint because my hands are sweaty, and sometimes it just doesn't register my fingerprint on the rear for the 4A. So that's something that I usually, sometimes I do run into that issue. So I just want to be 100% with you guys and let you know that sometimes I do run into that issue. But for the most part, we do get all of the same features on the 6 as we do get with the 6A as the 4A. So we get the heads up when you're walking, flip to the do not disturb the device. All the features you want, you have in here baked in. So it's going to be still pretty decent experience for a whole year now. For another year, I still have plenty of storage on here. Battery still feels pretty solid on here as well. But I'm going to get right back with you guys. I just wanted to show you the quick software update that we did get in the Pixel 4a. And I'm going to get right back with you. I'll check you guys later. Peace.